With the last Medal of Honor, we were very proud of what we did, especially, coming out of World War II, rebooting the franchise, and, going back to our core tenets and what the franchise was built on, telling the soldier's story from the soldier's point of view. And it worked real well for us in that regard. And so, we've doubled down. This story in this game is actually written by the Tier 1 operators while they were deployed overseas. And, we had about a dozen on the last game, sort of helping us craft that narrative. This game, we've got twice that many now, guys from the special operations community that have come in and really helped us craft our game and our story, and everything from the dialogue to the chatter to the environments to the character, the best traits of all the guys, just all infused into this product. This Medal of Honor is unique in that it's the first Medal of Honor that is not set in a single historic event. Every Medal of Honor up to this point, Normandy, Market Garden, Pearl Harbor, even Operation Anaconda was the last game was loosely based on. This game is based on a single threat, multiple events, but a single threat that drives the story the way through. From rescuing hostages in the Philippines to eliminating the pirate threat on the Somali coast, every mission in this game has a dotted line to a real-world event. We don't focus on realism, we focus on authenticity, and really just making sure that the game remains plausible and the tone that we set, fits within the Medal of Honor brand. And again, just, putting you alongside these guys and sort of getting an idea and an understanding of what they're going through. But as far as the gameplay goes, it's still a fast-paced, in-your-face, up-close and personal first-person shooter. There's nothing real about a video game, and combat and simulating actual combat. But what we try to do again is remain authentic and plausible and honor what these guys are going through. But again, like I said, getting shot and ducking behind cover and healing up a few seconds later, then going back at it, there's nothing real about that. And so what we try to do is just, evoke those feelings and that stress of combat, but also just making it enjoyable in a sense that, like I said, you may learn something. We heard a lot from our fans in the old days about how they learned something from a Medal of Honor game. Maybe they didn't listen in school about World War II or certain battles, but they learned something. So in this game, when you're going to these locations and you're fighting Abu Sayyaf in the Philippines or Al-Shabaab on the Somali coast, you may take some time and go Google it, and you may remember hearing things on CNN or some broadcasts that says, I remember that. And again, putting that sort of thought in the minds that I wonder if this is how it went down. Because the line, between reality and fiction, especially in the case of this game, it's sometimes, hard to tell which side of the line you're on. What we're talking about in multiplayer is the international Tier 1. All these traits that make up a Tier 1 operator, these are not uniquely American traits. There's Tier 1 operators all over the world. And so we're introducing 12 Tier 1 units from 10 different nations, including the British SAS, the SSR, the German KSK, the Polish Grom. We're doing that because, kids in Poland don't grow up dreaming of becoming U.S. Navy SEALs, quite frankly, right? So they imagine being a Grom operator. And so, like I said, we're taking a page out of the FIFA playbook and allowing gamers to have that sense of national pride in a first-person shooter, right? Fly the home flag, play for the home team, and get out online and battle with the best of the best. And so I think that with multiplayer, especially our blue on blue playlist, where this is good guys versus good guys. It's just a single mode. It's one of the many modes in the game, but the blue on blue sport mode is the one that people are really responding to. I love Call of Duty. I've been a consumer of that franchise for many years. I've got many friends at both Infinity Ward and Treyarch, and they do a really good job at crafting their experience. But again, with Medal of Honor, we just try to do something a little different, set a different tone. and tell our own story. So Medal of Honor Warfighter coming October 23rd, 2012 to PS3, Xbox 360, and PC.